Hi, my name is Carmen, and I am an early childhood special education teacher, a life and ADHD coach, and I'm the host of this podcast, Authentically ADHD. I created this podcast to help anyone wondering if they have ADHD, people who have been diagnosed for a while and want some more support and community. I'm here to bring you the latest research on ADHD and neurodiversities while we talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of ADHD. Are you ready? Let's get started. Hi, and welcome back to another bonus episode of Authentically ADHD. Thoughts of an early childhood educator, ADHDer or AUDHDer, and life coach and podcaster. So, how was your week? Really, you can put it down in the comments. I love to hear from you guys, especially feedback on content like this, which is going to be different. Again, it's going to be a bonus episode. I don't know. I didn't listen to the last bonus episode, which I probably should have before recording this one, but it's, an impulsive thing that I like to do. So here we go. I've started school. It is now the second week of school. This is in real time. As you all know, hopefully by now, that I pre-recorded episodes now up into October. I am super excited about that, and I'm also super sorry if you can hear my brother yelling above me, because I'm still living at my parents'. It's something that I'm still working towards moving out with my significant other. We're working on it. I had a great first 2 weeks at school. I really feel this year like I'm really confident in what I'm doing and my planning and my execution of my plans. And of course, the second week, this past week, the students' personalities really came out. It's now Sunday, and I'm still recovering. This also could be due to the fact that I did watch my friends' kids last night, and I did offer to help out and bathe them and everything like that. But that was something that I agreed to do that was in my capacity, but I knew that I would be tired today. So I did set myself up for success by letting myself do what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it today. I did some laundry, I ate, I did some cleaning. These are days that I will down dose my medication so that I can maybe take a nap if I want to. I go for walks, I spend time in nature, I care for my plants. Sometimes I clean. I like to vacuum. I know. I don't know a lot of ADHDers that like vacuuming, but I do. I feel like it's sucking up all of the stuff from the week, any bad emotions or any negative emotions that didn't serve me. I also really like to deep journal on the weekends, so when I'm working less, I like to ask myself questions that may not just have a 2 or 3 word or sentence answer, but something I have to delve a little deeper into just to keep my brain personally developing, because I'm a really big believer in that. I've also gotten bored with the things that I've been watching on TV, so if anyone has any suggestions, please drop them in the comments. That would be lovely. So yeah, the second week of school went great. I really need to invest in loops, though. The kids' personalities started coming out. They're less shy, so they're a little bit louder. They are snatching a little bit more. Things are going to need to be put in place, teaching friendship skills, sharing skills, trading, and playing together and all the different things. But it's really fun to see personalities come out. And we did some home visits on Friday and sanitized the toys because I work with 3 to 5-year-olds and they're kind of gross. If you don't follow me on TikTok at Carmen_authentically ADHD, I do post ADHD tip of the day, and I'm trying really hard to keep up with that. I started that in the summer, and I'm really trying really hard to keep up with doing it because people seem to really enjoy it. One of the tips that I gave this week was to make some time to intentionally rest on this Sunday or whatever day you have off that you can schedule in some rest. Another tip I gave was to make your organizational space friendly to you and functional. Stop worrying about what it looks like. And then the last and final one that I'll share here, and if you want more, go follow me over on TikTok. I post them on Instagram as well, but I am not so great about doing it with all of them. But another one that I gave was to forgive your past self for the mistakes that you made because you didn't know any better, because you didn't know that you had ADHD, or you didn't know that how it even affected you. Maybe you knew you had ADHD, but you didn't know in the ways that it could affect you. Something that really bothers me is people that say it's just ADHD, and I say this in an upcoming episode, but if it was just ADHD, we wouldn't have the percentages we do of people committing suicide compared to those who are neurotypical. It's just facts. It's just the way it is. It wouldn't be like this. It just wouldn't. I don't believe that it can be just ADHD if those statistics can be a thing. Something else that I've been doing in order to sleep better, because I've noticed I've been going to bed with a lot of emotions, so my sleep was a little dysregulated, was I was brain dumping. I started brain dumping before bed again to get all of the emotions, turmoil, stress, and tension out from the day, because it's really hard to be an early childhood educator with empathy and ADHD, and to be a little bit on the spectrum, to empathize with these kids and try to teach them how to emotionally regulate when I'm overstimulated, when I'm emotionally dysregulated. It's definitely harder than a lot of people realize. So I'm just here to bring awareness. That's what I do on this podcast. I like to show up authentically. And so today, my plans are very loose of what I'm gonna do. I mean, I took care of plants. I'm probably headed off to take a nap soon. And yeah, that's about it. I'm doing really great with my morning routine, which is something that I strive for because it really does help me regulate. Which is why I get up so early. I mean, people think I'm crazy when I say that I get up at 4:30 in the morning, but I need that time to wake up, exercise, take my meds, eat, journal, and process. I wake up with a lot of emotion. I don't know, that I think it's an ADHD thing. It could be for other people, maybe not for some, but I wake up full of emotion. So sometimes I need to go straight to my journal and just get it all out of my head, because it creates spinning thoughts and it can create a bad mood pretty quickly if I don't take care of it. The walk that I do every day is something that helps my dopamine. It helps me wake up, especially if it's a little bit chilly, out there. You'll see that a lot of the tips that I come up with are on my walks, and I usually record them while I'm walking to show authenticity. I'm wearing makeup in some videos, and I don't wear makeup, and I'm sweaty in some of my videos. I try to be as authentic as I can because I believe that's why you listen to this podcast. At least one of the reasons you listen to it is that I stay pretty authentic with you guys, and I don't, put on this facade that all the tips that I'm giving I have mastered, and that I never experience burnout anymore, or that I never have issues with time management. I mean, I just had to pause the podcast because I forgot that I was boiling pasta on the stove and that it needed to be drained. I mean, I caught it in time, but seriously, who forgets that, I don't know. I hope that made you laugh, because we have to laugh. We have to, or else we may cry. And it's just sometimes how it is. So I hope that you guys enjoy this type of content. Please let me know down below if you do, so I can make some more of it, so I can write down some of the stories and things that happened to me during the week that I can add into here, and I will do that. So that's all I have for now. Stay authentic, and we will talk soon, my friend. Expect your regularly scheduled episode this week as well. Again, this was a bonus. Talk to y'all soon. Speaking of extra supports, I just wanted to tell you all that I've updated my Patreon page to include all of the resources that I've really ever made to be held in one place. Just head to my show notes. The VIP members do get a little extra, but you can also purchase like my brand new Ultimate ADHD journal and planner, which I've been using for the past year. That has worked. Nothing is priced over $10, and everything is at least 50 to 100 pages that you can download and print. You can get it binded and sent to you, or you can just read it off your screen and use notebook paper. So if you want or need any type of that kind of extra support, just head to my show notes and click the Patreon link to join. I hope to see you in there.